My twin sister and I were both 8 months pregnant when everything finally broke. At her baby shower, my mother stood in front of the entire family and demanded that I give Brianna the full $18,000 I had saved for my own baby. My mother pushed me into a pool. I was 8 months pregnant. My name is Savannah. My twin sister Brianna and I were both due the same month. She was having a boy. I was having a girl. Our parents called it a miracle. I called it the last time I'd ever trust them. Mom threw Brianna a baby shower at the country club. Pink balloons, champagne, fake smiles. I almost didn't go. Some tired part of me still hoped my family could act like one for a single afternoon. I was wrong before I even parked the car. Halfway through the party, Mom pulled me aside by the gift table. Her smile disappeared the second nobody was watching. Your sister needs your baby fund. $18,000. Every cent I'd saved for my daughter, dollar by dollar, for 2 years. No, I said, I haven't finished. You don't need to. That money is for my daughter. Mom looked at me like I'd insulted her, like protecting my own child was some kind of betrayal. Brianna needs it right now. Then Brianna can find another way. Her jaw tightened. Why are you always so selfish? I almost laughed. I'd paid Brianna's rent twice, covered her car payment, loaned her money that never came back. But the first time I said no, I became the villain. No, I said again. Final answer. Mom's face went cold. She deserves it more than you. I turned to walk away before I said something I couldn't take back. That's when she shoved me. I hit the water before I even understood what happened. My dress dragged me down. I clawed for the surface, lungs burning, belly aching. Through the water, I heard laughing. My father's voice. Leave her. Then Brianna. Maybe now she'll learn to share. A guest finally pulled me out. I lay on the concrete shaking, one hand on my stomach, screaming for someone to call an ambulance. Nobody in my family moved. They just watched, annoyed that people were staring. At the hospital, I begged the doctors to save my baby. Hours later, I heard the smallest cry in the world. My daughter, Ava, alive. 3 days later, Brianna texted me. Mom feels bad, but you pushed her too far. Send the $18,000 and let's move on. Or don't contact us again. I read it twice. Then I stopped crying and started digging. I'd ignored the warning signs for years. Brianna's business never made sense. The trips, the new car, the constant cash. So I finally looked. Really looked. Fake invoices, ghost vendors, transfers routed through 3 shell accounts before landing in her name, and buried in the paperwork, my mother's signature, authorizing loans that funded the fraud from the start. That $18,000 was never about a struggling business. It was about buying silence before the whole thing collapsed. I spent 2 weeks building a folder, bank statements, screenshots, sworn timelines from 2 former clients Brianna had scammed. I had a forensic accountant friend confirm every number before I moved. Then Mom called, sugar sweet, inviting me to family dinner. A fresh start, she said. I knew exactly what that meant. They wanted their check. I showed up with the folder instead. Dinner started normal. Roast chicken, small talk. Brianna wouldn't look at me. Mom kept glancing at my hands, waiting for an envelope that wasn't coming. After dessert, I set the folder in the center of the table. Dad frowned. What is this? Everything, I said. Every fake invoice, every shell account, every signature. Brianna's fork clattered onto her plate. Mom's smile cracked down the middle. Savannah, whatever you think you found, I don't think. I know. Dad reached for the folder. I put my hand flat on top of it. I already made copies, I said. 3 of them. Brianna's voice shook. Copies for who? I looked at my mother, the woman who watched me drown and called it a lesson. You'll find out, I said, when they knock on the door. Headlights swept across the dining room window. Mom's fork slipped from her fingers. Savannah, she whispered. What did you do? I stood up slowly, my eyes never leaving hers, as 3 car doors slammed shut outside. Full story on channel, link below.